Hello everyone, my name is Evan from Anxious Android and welcome back to another episode of Amnesia The Dark Descent. Now, you're probably noticing that this is a lot more than last time. Yeah, still haven't shaved since the start of November because that's how things are going right now, but it also means that I haven't recorded in a few days. So, that's just because I'm dealing with stuff in my life, but get back into it. Hopefully gonna keep a schedule going. Sorry, I got the hiccups. And in the last episode, we collected all the orbs that we needed from this area. We need to go to the... hello? Oh. Sorry. Go wrong side. We collected everything that we needed from this area, I believe. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Of course, it's also possible that it's going to be like, oh no, you did it all wrong, and you have to go back, and that's going to be very annoying. But for now, it is time to go to the choir. The core. The chore. I don't know how you say it, but it is time to leave. We're ignoring that. We don't need it.
How are things coming?
Things are coming. Bye, Agrippa. What is this? It can be found in the choir. I'm pretty sure it's the choir. What's in here? Hello? Tin of boxes? Fucking stupid shit. We're good. We're a minute in. Or past a minute in, so I can say words. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same. I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their father and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Okay? Alexander's immortal. Tina Box. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reasons for my efforts, and still he insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to be a part of Agrippa, to bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to this world, to the worlds beyond. Jesus Christ. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungus should work as paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from an agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the torture session. During the next torture sessions. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of secretion in the water-dwelling carnk Karnik, something like that. I will have to address Wire with this, and he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, so that essentially tells you how to make the tonic so that you can free Agrippa. You need one of the funguses that you can crack open and take the particular material from that. You can find one of those in the choir. We do not need that though, so we're not going to worry about it. There is also... I don't want to do that yet. There's also the saliva from the Kernick in the well. You need the meat bone to do that, and then the blood you would use in the other side where we found the first 3 orbs. The first 3 orb pieces, there's a little well in the ground with blood. You would put the string in that, and that would fill up your glass container with blood.
1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Sorry, I was just drinking some
must let me be.
ginger beer.
Concentrate. Paint the man. Cut the lines. Cut the flesh. Watch the blood spill. Let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. The man, cut the lines.
Paint the man. Cut the lines.
Please, the man cries. Now you see.
So that is
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
that is Daniel being a not so good person.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. Do whatever it takes.
After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. That's all it's telling me. I don't care. Alright, we need to go get the 3 orb pieces from the choir. This is the terrifying part, because if you are aware of what the choir is, it's not fun. But you're about to see in a second. I have to do a lot of hiding here.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence?
Yeah.
Is it for the greater good?
Yeah.
Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted,
So there are brutes down here. A lot of them. And they will just appear out of fucking nowhere and stop you from going to where you need to go.
killing us both.
Hopefully we will be able to avoid them. But there are 3 orb pieces that I have to find in here. And they are not exactly easy to come across, because you have to find the doorways. And there's always that one that I don't know where it is. I think I remember exactly where it is. I think I remember where all 3 are. But, just in case, we might be stuck down here a little while. And brutes suck, because they can and will one-shot you. Alright, so here's the first one.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Alright. So, so bright. So that's the first orb piece. There's one in all of the chambers. And we'll need all three. We already have the tar, I believe. Yes, we already have the tar. You suck of shit, motherfucker. Go away. Come on. Yeah, he was right behind me. And I am shocked that he did not find me. Not a fan of the choir. The choir is a very terrifying place. Okay, so here's where you'd find the mushroom if you wanted to save Agrippa. But again, we don't need to do that. I think you would just smash it with your hammer and shit. Your hammer and chisel. But the traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through its complex instruments, which was the bull's head. Outside, the man could hear the brazen bull bellow. We'll go ahead and light that motherfucker, I guess. Come on, there we go. Give me that. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken on how a brazen bull works, is essentially, the brazen bull would have like this kind of horn that you would be able to suck air in through in here. So when you started, you light the fire below the bull, and then it would become hard to breathe because of all the smoke inside of it. So they would literally have to put their mouth up to the horn, and the sound it made from them breathing through the horn would make it sound like the bull was, you know, making a bull sound. Terrifying stuff. Alright. There's one more. It's getting wobbly. My head is pounding and my hands are shaking. I believe that the last one is by the, is that it? Was that it? Hold on. That looks like it is it. Yeah. It's over there, but I need to find the bridge back. Please don't do this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no no. Don't like it. We can get along. All right. I heard creaking, but I don't hear enemy music. I heard the squeak of their little freaking sword arm. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not a fan. It is certainly darker on the recording. Fucking son of a piece of shit. That actually scared me. The fortress stood absolutely still. The casket has been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. The myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt the blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eyes had ruptured and begun to leak. Okay. There it is. There's the last piece. Now we gotta get out of here and go make the orb. I can't really see anything. Okay, I've got to be close. Follow the pipe, I think. There we go. I didn't have to do that much. It seemed a lot easier this time because I died a couple times the last time I played. Have I died at all in this playthrough? I don't know. Somebody would have to watch through and tell me, or I'd have to watch through it again and figure it out for myself, but I just don't feel like I've died yet. Alright. So I'm thinking there's either gonna be... What was that? A grip of the dying man, a tonic to save him. Fix a mixture of 3 ingredients. The arm, yep, I have them. Okay, I should be able to just get out of here. Hello?
Whatever it takes.
Earthquake? Come at me, bitches! So that's supposed to happen, by the way. You're supposed to die there. Yeah. With that, I think I'm going to end today's episode here because I am all out of time for it, and, yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. Showed you where all the orb pieces are. Next episode, maybe the last or getting close to the last. And then there will be certainly a last episode. I'm thinking probably 2 more episodes, and then we're going to be done with this. I'm going to continue on into the other series that I've been recording, and we'll just continue having fun. So I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you would like to see in the future. Also, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. It's completely free, and it really helps me out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.